Hello everyone, I am Dr. Sandeepa Biswas, and in this video I am going to talk about multicollinearity. And in economics we try to figure out the relation among two or more variables, like one is the dependent variable and the other is the independent variable. The number of independent variable may be one or more than one. So multicollinearity exists when there are more than one explanatory variables or the independent variables, like so x, y, z, a number of independent variables may exist. But what is multicollinearity? So multicollinearity exists when two or more independent variables are linearly correlated to each other, and this is the violation of one of the assumptions of simple linear regression analysis, that independent variables are not mutually correlated or there is no multicollinearity. So when we study the simple linear regression analysis, we make an important assumption, and that is there is no multicollinearity. Like there are a number of independent variables y, x, z, or no, change this, anything you can write here, x, l, you can write l, sorry, yeah, L. So these are considered that they are not correlated to each other, right? They are not correlated to each other. It is the assumption that we made in simple linear regression model, but in reality the variables or the independent variables may correlated to each other. That means they may have effects on each other, right? And what does that results in? The existence of multicollinearity may existence of multicollinearity may result in imprecise regression estimates. That means we want to we want to have the exact prediction of the dependent variable based on the values of the independent variables. But what happens when the multicollinearity exists? The predictions may get imprecise. That means like for example, here we want to have the impact of income and wealth on consumption. Here beta 1 is the constant, beta 2 is the coefficient, beta 3 is the coefficient, and u is the outlier, okay, or the error term. So income and wealth have generally have a positive effect on consumption pattern, but see, you can see here that there are more than one independent variable, that is income and wealth. And according to the simple assumptions of the simple linear regression model, there is no multicollinearity. That means income and wealth are not related to each other, or there is no linear relationship between the two explanatory variables according to the simple linear regression analysis. But in reality there may have a collinear relation among the two. For example, or for the analysis, those who have higher level of wealth, they tend to have a higher level of income. So there is a positive correlation between the wealth and income also. So what does that mean? They are mutually correlated, and this may result in the imprecise prediction or on the consumption. Okay, so to make it clear more, there are a few there are a diagram, and here you see that this circle is y represents the dependent variable here, and x2 and x3 is independent variable. The x2, you say that this is income and this is wealth sorry, and this is consumption. Okay, so there is no multicollinearity, that is income and wealth are not related to each other in this diagram. Here you can see that low collinearity exists. Say in some sample, income and wealth are correlated to some extent. Here moderate collinearity you can see, because the magnitude you can see that here is greater, and the magnitude is increasing here, and this is a lot of very high collinearity. Here you see high collinearity. Okay, so this is some visual explanations or items from which you can understand the concept of multicollinearity clearly. So this is all for this video. If you want a more detailed video on multicollinearity, then you can comment me in the ask me in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and all the best.